What up, my dude?
We're here today because we believe in the rule of law, and we have a president that doesn't. We're here today to say enough is enough. We stand with Americans across the country to confront President Trump's blatant efforts to interfere and shut down the Mueller investigation. We're here to stand up to Donald Trump. From California to New York, from Iowa to Idaho, from Washington to West Virginia, Americans are joining in similar protests like this one to stand up for the rule of law and to protect the independence of the Mueller investigation. We are proud to be part of this historic and important effort. We, the people, are the ultimate power in our democracy. Donald Trump cannot take that away from us, no matter how hard he tries. It will be we, the people, who hold him accountable for his abuses of power and corruption. And it is we, the people, that must stand up to his latest attempt to protect himself, his family, and his indicted associates from being held accountable.
We the people! 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 This is what democracy looks like! 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 Trump is not above the law! Trump is not above the law!
It takes a lot of courage and guts to bleed chants like that in front of a whole bunch of people. Give this lady a hand. I didn't know that all the way down from Carl Anderson Park. I got some Ricolas in my backpack. Let me know if you need it. As we said, President Trump is not above the law. The American people expect the President of the United States to play by the rules and lawbreakers being held accountable. Throughout the last 2 years, President Trump has acted as if he is above the law by repeatedly threatening to undermine the rule of law and anyone that tries to hold him accountable. The press, Special Counsel Mueller, and we the people have all been attacked by this president. The Mueller investigation must continue to be protected in the Justice Department. Make no mistake, by forcing out Attorney General Jeff Sessions, President Trump is working to take control of the Mueller investigation. Trump's new hand-picked acting Attorney General, Matthew Whitaker, will take over oversight of the Mueller investigation. The Mueller investigation must continue unimpeded. The American people deserve Thank you so much. You're warming up this space, let me tell you. And the world is watching, the country is watching, and the world is watching to see what we do. Our elected officials are watching to see what we do. The stronger we respond, the stronger they'll respond. Now it's me. Now back to the script. The Mueller investigation must continue without delay and interference. The Department of Justice must allow Special Counsel Mueller to continue his investigation into Russia's interference in our elections and connections and ties to Trump and others. It has resulted in 35 indictments so far. The American people deserve an independent investigation to get the truth and get accountability. Any attempt by the Trump administration or his allies in Congress to interfere in this investigation is unacceptable and must be stopped. Would you agree with that? Would you agree with that? Whoever becomes Mueller's new boss must publicly commit not to interfere with the Russia investigation. Loyalty to the rule of law, not personal loyalty to Donald Trump. Would you agree with that? That includes any attorney general, acting or permanent. We must make sure this person knows they work for the American people, not Donald Trump. The Attorney General of the United States is not Donald Trump's personal attorney. The Attorney General is the American people's attorney. Trump's new handpicked Attorney General, acting Attorney General, Matthew Whitaker, cannot oversee the Mueller investigation. He must immediately recuse. Matthew Whitaker has already told us what he thinks of the Mueller investigation. Before he joined the Trump administration, Whitaker was a frequent guest on cable news, where he often criticized the Mueller investigation. He echoed Trump's witch hunt label and mused about cutting Mueller's budget. Whitaker is in no position to oversee this important investigation and must immediately recuse himself and promise not to interfere with Mueller's investigation. Would you agree with that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep the Mueller probe alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep the Mueller probe alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep the Mueller probe alive.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. Our first speaker, she's a staffer for Senator Murray Cantwell. She's got a message for you. Did I mention that I'm a high school biology teacher? Senator Murray.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate Wallenberger. I'm Senator Murray's Seattle record. But I am so excited to tell her how many people are standing with her and asking that Whitaker recuse himself. And she passed on a statement that she asked me to read on her behalf tonight. We love you, Daddy! It is extremely concerning that hours after polls closed and voters removed Republicans from full control of government, President Trump ousted Attorney General Sessions and installed one of his loyalists, who has publicly criticized the Mueller probe to oversee the investigation. The Department of Justice should never work to protect the president or advance his political interests. So I urge the newly installed acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker to recuse himself from this investigation. And I urge the administration to make it clear to the American public that this investigation will not be compromised or undercut in any way. To immediately schedule a vote on bipartisan legislation to shield this investigation from further political pressure. To ensure the special counsel is able to follow facts and the ongoing investigation wherever those facts may lead. Thank you.
Is this how I like working? Also, we should switch to this mic over here for our speakers. So speakers, when you come up, you can use the podium mic. We also have a mic here for Q13 News, so we're on TV. I'm going to introduce Mike Milani, he's our co-MC. Give him a hand.
Okay, this is my one comment to you, because all of you heard what I said earlier. You have to keep going. This is your country. You have to keep going. You can't get tired. Day after day after day. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. They will try to wear us down. We cannot let that happen. That being said, let me introduce my good friend and colleague from the Truman National Security Project, Andrew Pepler. He's a 3-time combat veteran from Afghanistan. He's my brother, he's a hero, he's awesome. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you for your service!
How's everybody doing? Look, I can tell you as a soldier who's fought to defend this country, this is an incredible display of patriots that come out here to stand for our lives. So look, as Mo mentioned, my name is Andrew Pepler. I'm actually a grad student at the University of Washington. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. No Coupe tonight. Yeah. There we go. How's that? Better? This is, all right. And yeah, thank you. And I served as an infantry officer in the U.S. Army for over 10 years. I deployed overseas 3 times, and I spent 2.5 years of my 20s, my formative years, in combat in Afghanistan. So thank you for letting me speak to you today. I'll tell you guys, this is the first protest that I've ever attended.
Same here.
And, myself and other military service members, we have this very conflicted relationship with protests. On the one hand, regardless of our personal opinions or political beliefs, we have a sworn duty to the office of the Commander-in-Chief, and we have a sworn duty to defend this Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic.
There you go.
Just like our predecessors in Vietnam, when we were fighting overseas, while we watched protesters back home march against the war, we couldn't help but question the support from the home front or the motives of the protesters. And we'd ask ourselves, why am I risking my life every day if people back home don't believe in the virtue of what we're doing? But on the other hand, we also recognize the rights of every American to freedom of assembly and to the freedom to express themselves without fear of reprisal. And most importantly, we were prepared to defend our right to do that with our lives. So for all those reasons that I felt compelled to come here tonight. We fought for those rights for this exact moment at this time in history. Because what we know now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is that foreign agents attacked and continue to attack this country with a sustained and vicious disinformation campaign. When we deploy soldiers overseas, we send them not only to accomplish a mission, but as the embodiment of American values. On my last tour, my soldiers were tasked with protecting advisors to Afghan officials who were teaching the local governments about the basics of the rule of law. Think about the irony there. Because we know here in the U.S. that adherence to the rule of law is paramount for a democracy to function. Government officials, no matter how wealthy or powerful, must be held to the same standard as their democratic citizenry. Otherwise, the country becomes no different than a monarchy with an autocratic ruling class.
Yep.
And so, to the defenders of this administration who call this investigation a hoax, I would simply say that Special Counsel Mueller has produced 30 indictments to date. 30.
Was it 35?
Let this investigation run its course. If more senior leadership within the administration have nothing to hide, then those facts will bear out.
Yep.
The full scope of the attack by foreign agents on our electoral process. And lastly, please join us in exerting all possible pressure on our elected officials to enact legislation that protects the Mueller investigation from any interference. Let's demand that acting AG Whitaker, who has not been confirmed by any process whatsoever,
Yeah.
stay out of it. We the people have a right to know, and any U.S. citizen who has aided or abetted this attack should be held accountable, just like any soldier would be in the U.S. military. And lastly, I'll say, we started this grand democratic experiment, and then we exported it to the rest of the world. And the world is watching. So thank you for being here tonight to show the world what we stand for. Thank you.
I love your energy. This is great. Keep it up. Day after day. So, another speaker for you. Former U.S. Naval Intelligence Officer. Can't hear me? Sorry. I think my own device. So another speaker for you. Naveed Jamali, Pakistani American, former U.S. Naval Intelligence Officer. He's got some words for you. Please give him a warm welcome. Can you guys hear me? Donald Trump hear us? Before we get into this, can we thank Andrew for his service? His service matters. Because this country is worth defending. I spent 3 years working undercover for the FBI against the Russians. I saw firsthand the danger Russia poses to this country. And I'm here to talk about the names, the people that you don't see, the names you don't know, the stories you won't ever hear about. The people in the intelligence community, my brothers, my sisters, whose sacrifice matters, who want to know that we have a president who takes their work seriously. Does their work matter?
Yes!
Do we want a president who plays with lives?
No!
That's right. Do we want a president who doesn't release his tax returns?
No!
We have a standard. I was lucky enough to work under Bob Mueller, a man of integrity, a combat veteran. Should he do his job?
Yes!
Do we let him do his job?
Yes!
Is his job worth marching, worth fighting for?
Yes!
That's why we're here. That's why this matters. We can't let this idea of America go backwards. It doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter the color of your skin. It matters that we are Americans, that we are here to protect these ideals. One more time. Can I hear you?
Yes!
Donald Trump, hear you.
Yes!
Thank you. God bless America. God bless all of you.
Trump is not above the law!
question, but we're waiting for her. She's on her way by about 10 minutes. We're going to do some chants. Is that okay with you guys? So we're going to have to get creative. We appreciate you, so bear with us. Hands too small, can't build a wall. Hands too small,
Can't build a wall. Hands too small. Can't build a wall. Hands too small. Can't build a wall. Hands too small. Can't build a wall.
no band, no wall,
No band. No wall.
no band,
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 No wall.
and justice for all. No band,
No wall.
and justice
For all.
no band,
No wall. No justice for all.
no band,
No wall. And justice for all.
no band,
No ban. And justice for all.
no band,
No wall. And justice for all.
Now we need to also remember a few other things that have happened. We need to remember the intersectionality of all the things that have happened over the last year. Where are the children?
Where are the children?
Say it with me. Where are the children?
Where are the children?
Where are the children?
Where are the children?
No band,
No bell.
no band,
No wall.
no band.
No wall.
Hands too small.
Can't build a 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 wall.
What other chants do we have?
Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. Wait. What democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Who are we?
We the people.
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 What do we want? Justice. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
When should they release the tax return? When? What do we want? What do we want? I was going to say tax returns, but I guess it's the What do we want?
Tax return!
What do we want?
Tax return!
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Louder! Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
No.
What do we want?
Justice.
No band!
No wall.
No band!
No wall.
Hands too small!
Can't build a wall.
Hands too small!
Can't build a wall.
We're just not into the
I've been
hand
asking
thing, guy.
Yeah, like.
Reminder announcements. One is that the cost of this event, all the permits, the PA, the lights and everything else, come out to over $10,000. We would love to help you get your help in these costs. Anyone who's got one of those orange donation buckets around, can you hold it up in the air so the folks can see? Where are the donation buckets? Do you see them?
Over there.
Those folks with the buckets are going to be making their way through the crowd. If you could reach in your hearts and reach in your back pocket and find it within yourself, put in a couple bucks and support this event. We'd be much appreciated.
Online payment.
You can give online.
Facebook page you can give online.
Yep, it's an event. It's tonight's event. You can give online. There's links to tonight's event where you can give. It's a GoFundMe.
So Mayor Durkin's here, so we're gonna
with Bob Mueller. One of the worst pictures I've ever taken was with Bob Mueller. It's on my desk with candles. We need him to do his job, and he is smart. He is a patriot. And he will do what is right. And I had the honor of working in the Department of Justice. What do we want? Justice! That's right, justice is not the name of a building, it's a value. What's happening right now with the Department of Justice is not justice. We've got to make sure that we stand tall. In Seattle, we are going to stand up for immigrants and refugees. We need to let the old Attorney General, and we're not going to let this Attorney General tell us anything different. We are going to stand up for families and make sure that they get opportunity and access to college. Thank you, Seattle, for passing that levy by 70%. That'll make sure every Seattle public school student gets 2 years free college. Be heard in the streets. We got to be heard everywhere we are, and we got to keep this up for 2 more years. It's not enough to do it right in Seattle. We got to make sure that we don't just have the House, we get the Senate, we get the presidency, and we make sure that we don't get a Supreme Court that is just a rubber stamp for Donald Trump. Do everything you can. It is time in America to stand up. We must keep standing up. We cannot let this president tell Bob Mueller what to do. We can't let him stop him. We must let Bob Mueller do his job. Do his job. Let Bob 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 do his job. And here's the thing we know. Bob Mueller is not partisan. Bob Mueller is fair. Bob Mueller believes in America that's run by the rule of law and not by a tyrant. Donald Trump is not Bob Mueller. If he were standing here, I'd say, I know Bob Mueller. Bob Mueller's a friend of mine, and you are no Bob Mueller. There's no match for him either. So let's stand up. Do not let America slip backwards further. We need to move forward. We need to let Bob do his job. And what do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! All right, let's go. Protect Bob. Let him do his job.
Invite some of our organizers up on stage right now because they put this together with no...
Closer to the mic. How's that? Is that better? Okay. I'm told I have a voice that carries, but maybe we'll use a little microphone. So I want to say thank you to everybody for being here tonight. We want to bring some of the organizers up on the stage so that you can acknowledge the work that they did. These people worked so hard over the last, like 24 hours. They pulled all this together. So let's have a big thanks as they come up. Maggie Cuevas, come on up. Mo Kalani, come on up. Captain Martin, come on up. It's Alex Bayer. Leslie Brown, are you around? Of course, Catherine Cleveland. Show us your rights, Catherine.
groups like this, followed by a weekly meeting with Senator Murray and Cantwell's staff. So please join us every Tuesday at 11:45 right here.
So that's going to do it for tonight, but we want to say we need to keep up the pressure on our elected representatives about this. This cannot be the last organization. This cannot be the last evening that we address this issue. This is really, really important. We need to contact all of our elected representatives, our AG, everybody. We will keep doing that. We will keep going. Thank you guys for coming so much. Wonderful. Get home safely and keep it all going. Thank you.